really quickly, want to tell you that there's a version of you that hell hopes will never emerge. There's a version of you that is so powerful, so all the things that oh man, I was having this conversation with my kids today, and I said to them, when I was 11 years old and I failed 6th grade, that was already an attack on my purpose, right? I've used it now. It's part of my story. I'm glad I failed because that has led me to wanting to open up schools for girls, to be so into helping women stand in their power because I lost mine, right? But at that time already, there was an attack on who I could become in that moment. So if you think that there's no plan, there's no attack on the version of you that you're meant to become, then my friend, you don't know what's going on, right? There are people and forces that have vested interest in you not becoming the version of yourself that is unafraid, the version of yourself that is unbothered, the version of yourself that is powerful in your fullness. I keep talking about integrated power because it is possible to be powerful in the boardroom and be powerless at home. It is possible to be powerful and be able to tell it like it is, right? And walk in and feeling all the things, and then you feel powerless in another area of your life. The type of power I'm talking about is power where you feel powerful all of the time. That version of yourself makes hell afraid. That version of yourself is why you've gone through everything you've gone through. It was an attempt at you not reaching your purpose. And what I was telling the kids today, I was like, oh, bro, such a teaching for me as well. I was telling my oldest, you are called to speak to nations. And if the enemy can just derail you, he's happy to do it because he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you. You are too kind. You are too amazing to know your power because there's an effect to it. And so don't think that, it is easy for the enemy to distract us with things like, oh, just focus on how to make money, focus on how to get to the next job. And I tell people, your gifts will make room for you. Your gifts will make room for you. That when you are walking in your full purpose, your gifts will make room for you. And I know sometimes it is challenging because sometimes you are looking for a blueprint. You are looking for somebody else who is doing what you're doing the way you're doing it. Sometimes you don't have a sample of what integrated power might look like. And so you feel off. You feel like, I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know how it's going to work. Right? But I want you to know that there's a version of you that's waiting to come out. There's a version of you on the other side of those fears. I tell you, it's so funny. People are like, I just want to start a business. Do you want to start a business? We're going to need that full version of you. Because otherwise, you're going to start it and you're going to lose it. I know I've done it. So I know. But there's nothing better. There's nothing better than for you to be the same person in every single room that you walk into. There's nothing better than no longer squeezing in order for you to fit into rooms and with people that don't even deserve to be with you. Because if it's going to cost you to have to dilute your power and divide your power, then you don't need to be there. I say it all the time, if I cannot be my full integrated self, which means if I cannot be my Christian self, if I cannot be my business self, if I cannot be my faith-filled self, if I cannot be my loving self, if I cannot bring all of me to the table, I don't want to be there. I don't care what you're all doing. And so I just want to encourage you to really ask yourself as you're walking into a new year, what could that look like? What's that version of me that's waiting to come on the other side of my fears? Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.